Welcome to the Antique Gym Rat channel. I am the Antique Gym Rat. Okay, I'm going to make a George Hackenschmidt video. It's going to be in two parts. Right now, I'm reading from notes to do the first part, which is going to be like a short biography about him. I intend on getting into his training methods on my next video. Okay, here we go. George Hackenschmidt was born August 2nd, 1878 in Dorpat, which at the time was in the Russian Empire. And he passed away in London, England on February 19th, 1968. His grandfather migrated from Sweden to Russia roughly 60 years before George Hackenschmidt was born. In 1895, after leaving school, George Hackenschmidt entered an engineering works in Reval as an apprentice. And at that time, he became a member of the Reval Athletic and Cycling Club, earning several prizes in cycling. Now, a lot of people nowadays think cycling, they think motorcycles, right? This was bicycles. And he states that as autumn and bad weather came around, he gave more attention to exercises with heavy weights as well as wrestling. And he states at first he had little liking for wrestling and was often beaten as a beginner. In his prime, he reached a height of 5 foot 9.5 inches tall and a muscular body weight of around 215 to 220 pounds. Just in case some of you are wondering what George Hackenschmidt looked like, this is him on the cover of his book, Complete Science of Wrestling. That's what he looked like. Not bad, given the methods they had back then and the equipment they had back then, and the fact that they didn't know near as much about nutrition and the nutritional content of foods. But then they also had healthier food back then than us today. Most people think he popularized the bench press. That is the furthest thing from the truth. Paul Anderson and Doug Hepburn are the two men that popularized the bench press as we know it today in the 1950s. What George Hackenschmidt actually did was popularize the floor press, which is the precursor to the bench press. And on August 2nd, 1898, he floor pressed 333 pounds, and he didn't state how many reps he did there. And he also states that for one rep, he floor pressed 360 pounds. He also popularized the press in the wrestler's bridge and proceeded to press on the same day 311 pounds in the wrestler's bridge. In training, he clean and jerked over 330 pounds. Understand, it's training, not a competitive situation. And here's the last thing we'll end this with. Think about this. This not just takes strength and takes power to do this. It also takes physical, muscular endurance as well as heart and lung endurance for this. For a wager, around January 27th, 1902, he jumped 100 times over a table with his feet close together. That ends this video now, but think about those things. My next video will get into his training methods. See you then.